that shit up, Sage.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Chef Junie's TV. Today we are back in the kitchen where I'll bring you simple and easy recipes for you to try out in the comfort of your own home. On today's episode of In the Kitchen, we're going to be doing a Colossal King Crab Roll. I know you guys heard of the lobster rolls, but we're not going to do a lobster roll. We're going to use the Colossal King Crab. Before we jump into this video, I need you guys to do me a huge favor, alright? Make sure you subscribe to my video and make sure you hit that like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm out. I also got a Patreon for you guys that want to support me through Patreon. Go ahead and click the link in the bottom down below. I got a couple tiers going on over there. I got, if you just want to support me, you know, $1.99 a month. And if you guys want to get additional bonus live stream once a month where I live stream and interact with you guys as I cook, that's also a tier that we can do on there on Patreon. So if you guys support me, make sure you hit up my Patreon and go ahead and click the link in the description box down below. Alright, so for my list of ingredients, we ain't gonna use all this crab, right? We're gonna use some of this crab in another video I got coming for you guys. So make sure you subscribe and make sure your notification bell is on, because in that video, we're gonna use the other half of this crab and we're gonna do Cajun fried Colossal King crab legs, alright? But for this video, we're just gonna use 1 pound of crab meat from one of these legs. We're gonna use about 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. We're gonna use about 1 stalk of celery. We're gonna do some chives for garnish. We're gonna use about half a cup of mayo. And we're gonna use some butter so we get this bread nice and toasted. And for the rolls, we got these nice brioche rolls, all right? It's perfect because we're gonna cut it at the top and stuff the crab in there like that, all right? All right, so we're just gonna jump right into this video, all right? So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna take our celery, right? And we want nice, fine, diced celery, all right? We don't want big chunks of celery in this. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it in half. Nice reasonable portions, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to cut these down, get nice small dices out of these. And y'all remember how I told you tuck your fingers back, right? We're going to tuck our fingers back and we're just going to rock our knife back and forth. Alright, now we're just going to add our celery to our half a cup of mayo, just like that. Alright, then we're going to get our chives. And go ahead and just cut off the top because we don't want this part. This is like the part that's not really good. And the same thing, we're just going to rock our knife back and forth. And as we're rocking our knife back and forth, we're pulling our finger back, right? So we're taking it back like this. All right, now we're just gonna add our chives. We're gonna leave some of it for garnish. We're gonna leave a little bit for garnish. We're gonna add the rest of our chives to the mayo. Like I said, we're gonna leave a little bit for garnish. We're also going to add our 3 teaspoons of lemon juice. We'll add that right to that like that. We're going to hit it with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper to taste. If you don't want to add salt and pepper, you don't have to. Just a little bit to taste. And we're just going to mix this up. Now this is like a classic New England style lobster roll, but like I said, we're not going to use lobster, we're going to use this crab, right? And then we're going to start working on our crab. Alright, so like I said, we would need about 1 pound of crab meat. And one of these legs right here, I don't know if you can see this, like the size of my face, the size of my arm. We're gonna take one of these crab legs, and this is about a pound of meat in this crab leg, and we're gonna use this for this recipe. All right, so we're gonna start at the top. Look at that, you see that right there? Now mind you, this is already cooked, so you can eat this like this if you want, but it's already cooked. But we're just gonna heat it up on the stove top a little bit. Look at this, watch that, watch that, watch that. Yeah, y'all see that? We're gonna take that off, like that. And right here in the knuckle is where a lot of meat is at, so you don't want to throw this knuckle away. You want to make sure you get all this meat up out of here. This nice succulent meat. And with these colossal king crabs, you really get your money's worth because it's a lot of meat in here. Not like the snow crab, where you get like 20 pieces of snow crab and get a little bit of meat out of there. Look at all this meat we got. We're gonna cut these up. We're not gonna cut them up too small. We're just gonna get some nice, fine pieces on them, like that. Cause we want nice pieces, nice big chunks in here. All right. And then we're gonna go over to the stove. We're gonna take some butter, and we're just gonna saute this up a little bit and heat it up a little bit. All right. So I'll see you guys over at the stove. All right, now that we're over at the stove, we got our crab meat that we just diced up. We got this 9 fine dice on there. We got about 2 tablespoons of butter, and we got our brioche buns right there. We're gonna get this buns nice and toasted with the butter. So what we're gonna do for the crab is we're gonna hit it with a little bit of oil first. Then we're gonna throw in one of these sticks of butter, one of these tablespoons of butter, and we're gonna add our crab meat right to that. So remember, this crab is already pre-cooked when you buy it at the store. So basically what we're doing is, all we're doing is really just heating it up. We heat it up with some little bit of flavor with the butter. We're gonna hit it with some more salt and pepper. Now that this is heated up, we're just gonna add it straight to our mayo mixture, all right? But we're just gonna hit it with a little bit more butter, and then we're gonna toast our buns. We're gonna toast our brioche buns. We're gonna do about 4 rolls with this recipe. Put it on the side. Make sure we get the sides nice and toasted. All right, now that this is nice and toasted, we're gonna go back over to the cutting board and we're gonna put this whole sandwich together. It's gonna come together pretty quick, so let's get over there, all right? All right, now that we're back over at the cutting board, we're gonna take our crab that we just added to our mayo mixture, and we're just gonna mix that up. Like I said, you see that? We got the nice chunks of crab meat in there. We got some nice texture with this, all right? And what we're gonna do with our rolls, what we want to do is we want to kind of come in on an angle and cut it out like that, right? And just open it up a little bit. And then we're going to take our crab mixture and we're just going to stuff it right in there like that. Just some nice pieces at the top. You're making this for your loved ones, go ahead and overstuff them like I just did, because who don't like crab, right? And we're just gonna go ahead and put these on our plate. Hit it with the chives. Perfect amount. And there you have it, everybody. Chef Junie's Colossal King. This ain't regular king crab. This is Chef Junie's Colossal King crab rolls, all right? This ain't lobster roll. This ain't regular snow crab. This is Colossal King crab rolls, all right? If you made it to this part of the video, you might as well hit that subscribe button. You're already here, so you might as well hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button so YouTube can pick up this video into their algorithm. Make sure you hit that notification bell, because like I said earlier, we're gonna take the rest of that king crab the Colossal king crab. We're gonna take the rest of that and we're gonna make Colossal king crab, fried Colossal king crab legs, all right? I think now it's time to taste this food, all right? We're gonna get my boy Bobby over here, the Brandon genius right here. You gonna taste this with me? You see, he got the tripod and the camera and everything. He's doing something behind the scenes. He's in charge of my Brandon, so everything you see is because of him. We're gonna go ahead and try this out.
All right.
I'll let you do the honors and beef first.
I'm gonna grab the bad boy on the end. This looks chunky.
I'm gonna grab this one because it looks like I got more meat. Pause.
The brioche is buttery.
Yeah, brioche, that nice sweetness of the brioche complements the crab really well. That little bit of lemon juice, set it off top. And it's nice texture, like I said, because you got the big chunks of crab in there. Crab is just dripping out.
Fire.
Anyway, this ain't a mukbang, so I'll see y'all next time, alright? Peace.